the home screen for charts and radar, the home button in the middle there.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom here, you'll have charts, radar, sonar, combo, which you can have split screen.
Can we overlay stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
perfect.
I'll show you that.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll just start with charts.
Okay.
And then you'll have your basic nav chart,
Oh, yeah,
which
okay.
is just your basic
Navionics,
charts.
yeah.
Yep. Fishing chart. Zoom in here. Which you have a lot more depth, so you'll see contours every foot, every 6 inches. It's really just a fishing thing, to find depth contours for salmon and all that kind of thing. 3D chart, which honestly it's a gimmick.
Yeah,
It's really hard to read.
Yeah, forget that nonsense.
Yeah. And then you have your radar overlay.
So do you ever turn the radar on though before you do that?
No,
or?
so you turn radar overlay on, and then transmit right here, XMIT.
Yeah.
Hit that, radar will spin up.
Okay. So while we're waiting for that, AIS comes through there as well, or?
Yes. Oh, I need to turn the AIS on
Yeah,
actually.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. So,
And then there's our radar picture now.
Okay.
Obviously we're in the marina, so it's
no,
going to
that's
pick
fine.
up.
So it's good. It's nice. So it's overlaying on top of that.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
And then to turn it off, transmit off, and then you're back to normal charts.
Okay.
For sonar, back to home. Sonar,
So going back again, when you have a chart, you didn't hit the radar.
no, so the radar is just radar.
Just the radar,
overlay. Yeah,
kind of
and
the traditional.
yeah,
Okay.
no one really uses traditional
No,
when you have
turn
chart
it,
overlay, right?
yeah.
It makes it stupid simple.
So when you're in chart, you just hit that.
Yeah, just transmit, and then sonar screen. We have our traditional sonar, which is your 50 hertz,
Yeah.
which gives you your basic picture. You're not going to see weeds. It's going to be your basic bottom. You'll see fish and stuff like that. And then we go to our clear view. Clear view is when you're going to be able to pick up weeds, bottom definition between sand and rock.
Okay.
So the thickness of this line here, if it goes way down to the bottom, it's penetrating through. So it's going to be sand, mud, weeds, stuff like that. If it's just a solid dark blue line, it's going to be rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
For anchoring.
And then every time you go on, it's going to be auto depth. So it's just as the water gets deeper and deeper, it'll just automatically change to 100 feet, 200 feet.
And then that's the scale for that.
Yeah,
It's in feet or meters. What do we do that?
we're in feet right now.
Can we change it to meters?
Yep.
Because everything else is meters. Okay.
Yep, for sure. So I'll show you that. We go home, settings, preferences,
Yeah.
units, system units, metric. But do you prefer distances in nautical miles though?
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
Okay, so we'll go back. We'll do units, system units, custom, depth meters, temperature in Celsius, distance,
Not a
nautical meters, speed. You want knots?
knots.
Yeah, okay. Speed in knots, wind speed. We don't have a wind on right now.
Yeah.
Back. Elevation meters, volume liters, pressure. That's all good. Back. There we
Okay. Perfect.
go. And then you can have your combos. So split nav. If you want to have the chart, you want to look really far out. You want to set it at say 12 nautical miles doing a channel, and then you can have another one really close if you want to watch.
Okay.
AIS targets. Chart and radar is probably what you're probably going to use quite a bit too.
Well, I think I prefer. I don't know about a little bit. I prefer to overlay.
Just
That
overlay.
way, just so easier to sort of see.
Yeah.
where
I
you
wouldn't
are.
mind starting out through here on separate chart and radar. Don't
You
look at
wouldn't?
me
You don't know why?
like that.
Okay, sure.
I mean, because I'm only used to looking at Navionics chart, right? Boating, not radar yet.
Sure.
Well, I guess, yeah.
And then, so the other one, chart and sonar. But when you get this without two screens, it's kind of cluttery. And when you have radar, you're probably not going to be wanting to look at your sounder anyways, right? And you're more focused on avoiding logs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can set these screens up however you really want. So if you go back home, you can go add, and then you kind of just tap. And you can add radar charts,
Oh, okay.
kind of however you feel.
Yeah.
The basic setup is really what most people use. You got your radar overlay, your split screen for charts.
Personally, that's what I would use, but
yeah.
Lynn might want it differently.
So there's that. And then smart mode kind of just gives you what they think is like set up for racing, sailing, and stuff like that. I mean, do you guys race?
Well, we if we do, we're so slow that and our rating is so high,
Oh, okay.
handicap so high that if we finish a race, we're okay.
You're okay,
I mean,
gotcha.
rarely ever finish a race.
Yeah,
we
fair
shut it
enough.
down before we finish.
So it'll just kind of give you just like, oh, your speed and waypoint
Yeah.
made good and stuff like that. So
Wow.
again, these smart modes are something I would read up on them a little bit more because there's a lot more you can do with them rather than me sitting here kind of
Do
explaining.
you have a
like,
manual we can sort of look at?
It's
we can go to
online?
vi- or
everything's
videos?
online because we're
Okay.
saving paper.
Got it, yeah.
Yep. And then your vessel, which when we get the active captain app, we'll show you this. Just about
How's it doing there?
51 seconds.
Oh,
And then we'll get into the active captain app. That's just how you can transfer routes and everything from the iPad.
Oh,
And
good, yeah.
So you
All
can Bluetooth the iPad. You can be in bed. We want to go here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you just say transfer to chart plotter, and then.
So do we have to
it'll
set it up before we start doing
come
that?
up. Yes, we will.
Select Wi-Fi network.
So this will create the Wi-Fi. This screen has its own built-in Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So you will connect your laptop or the laptop or
Through
your
Bluetooth.
to the Wi-Fi on here.
Yeah.
So we'll just go okay. We'll set it up as Arctic Loon.
Use R.
I just wanted to do.
Oh, sorry.
Just gonna do. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Oops.
no.
Yeah.
We have trouble with that ourselves. So. It's got its own Wi-Fi.
And then password.
Oh.
I normally just do it the boats. Like I'd be Arctic.
Why don't we just say Arctic Loon?
Arctic Loon 1.
Yeah.
'Cause I think you have
All
to.
lowercase.
Yeah.
Oh no, it says at least using upper and lowercase letters.
Really?
Yeah. It's.
Yeah. So let's start Arctic ARCTIC, capital LON.
A space would do good. Okay.
And one.
One? Is that enough?
Should
Well,
be.
we're not really worried about security.
Well, I know, but it does.
No, it's enough.
All right. Perfect. So
We
when.
can always change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. We're back about 56 seconds. And yeah, we'll go that once we get that download. But that's basically the basics for the screen for your charts and sonar. Everything else is just it's all settings. And then if you want to link 2 or more screens, or you want to add more stuff, that's all in settings and then in
We
the.
can figure that out just with being able to sort of connect those two, and,
Okay.
and then as you were saying, download the updates. And
Yeah.
Well, download the updates. How do you download the
So
updates?
you can do it from the iPad. Extremely slow.
Yeah.
I'll send you the SD card. There's a slot in the back that you put it in, and as soon as you put the card in, it's going to come up on this screen. Do you want to update? Just click yes, and then it just does it all by itself. And then when it's
Okay.
done, everything starts back up, and everything's saved.
Alright.
You don't have
Okay,
to-
and it doesn't matter if we use the whatever that thing is called, the key in the back. It doesn't matter if we leave it there.
Nope.
No.
It's fine.
Okay,
I recommend people to leave it in there because the card that's in here is basically filled with charts. So having a second card will allow you to save, like, it takes up quite a bit of data. So
Okay.
having a secondary card is kind of nice for that.
Second, just a thumb drive, right?
An SD card.
Those are those little square things.
So it's right.
Not a thumb drive.
Sorry, yeah, it's
So we should get one and put one in.
it's this one right here.
I can't see it from here.
I'll just show you what
Sure.
it looks like.
It's
and
a square
we can-
yellowish thing, isn't it?
But oh yeah.
Oh,
those-
that's
Yes.
oh, they've changed. Oh, that's.
So do we replace that, or we just add
No.
another one? There's another space for another.
There's 2. Yeah,
Okay.
this one has charts and settings saved on it.
Yeah.
And then the other one will be your active captain for routes,
Okay.
locations.
And the other
waypoints.
one is located where?
Directly beside it.
Those use trust.
Yeah.
And then when you send us the thing by email, do we then transfer it to that card and put the card in? Or
So
is it-
put the card in your computer,
Yeah.
and then you just drag from the email to the card folder,
Right.
And then you're done, and then just
we'll take the card and put it here.
put it in the back. Yeah.
It says set active captain card.
So we actually will set that as the active captain card right now.
Okay.
Skip that. Yes. All right, and now once that's done, You know what? Why don't I hook up your or the iPad to my hotspot? It'll be
Well, we could try mine also because, that is, I have a hotspot as well.
Take a few seconds.
Yeah,
It's-
start
It'll
now.
take a little while to come on.
okay. Well, active captain's downloaded. So. Oh yeah, you are gonna have to create a Garmin account. Forgot about that.
I have a Garmin account.
Oh, for Navionics.
No,
Yeah.
not for. Oh, yeah, we have for Navionics.
And my watch, but I think they're the same.
Should be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, so does that mean that I also have one on for this?
Yeah. So you have to log in for your
Okay.
Garmin account on that.
Yeah. You want me
Let's see
to
what happens here.
stop it or?
That's the actual one below the keel, the depth. Okay. Captain
3.9
would like
meters.
to use Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
Allow. Would like to find the connected devices. Allow.
Allow.
Take the tour. Here, I'll give it back to
Okay.
you for whatever you want to do with it.
So we'll just skip the tour because it's a bunch of.
Yeah. We can entertain ourselves at night with that.
So we'll connect. Allow while using the app. Oh, right, we need to go back on the Wi-Fi. Here. Let's see, Arctic Loon.
Here's Loon 1.
Shift. Okay, good there. Go back to next. So, and then it's going to say new user was detected. Which is good. Are you the captain and the owner of the vessel? Yes. Done. Perfect. So, now what we can do here
Mm-hmm.
is we can control everything from the helm app
Yeah.
and click on that,
Oh, that's the same screen. Oh, nice.
and then it completely mirrors everything.
Okay.
So you can change.
And so we went to routes. Oh, okay. So the routes that are already in here.
From your
Navionics,
Navionics. So you'll have to. What you can do is, if you can, you know how to save them and email them, because I'll have to convert them, because the Navionics routes are a
Okay.
little bit different.
Ah, no. Okay. So how do I do that? How do I tell you what we have on there?
So if we want to go back to Navionics,
Yeah.
let me just double check here.
You gotta go back on that.
Here. Boating.
You're putting up. Okay. So we do here. It takes a while. Thinking about it. There we are.
Okay. So if we go menu, tracks.
Tracks or routes?
I guess you probably prefer routes, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yes. So data sync is off. Turn data sync on. Settings. Where is data sync again? This is. Yeah, we're on there. Should add that device. Interesting. Okay. Sync by data. There we go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right now it's not got any connection on there.
Yeah, let's go back to
To Wi-Fi.
GSOs.
Can you call?
Okay, so it's going to download everything, so this is going to take a while. This is something you're going to want to do.
And if I just if you could tell just how to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it's going to go map options settings. Where is save? Oh, mine's a little bit different.
Share no, that's not it.
No. Mine just says download routes and tracks. That's interesting.
Maybe we
Here we go. Okay, so we'll go back to there again. So
what do we do?
routes,
Roots, yeah.
select all,
Yeah.
share with,
Share with.
specific connections, enable,
And who do we share with?
and no connections yet. So I should be able to share to, let's just go all connections. And then share link. Red is anything that's going to be within 250 meters, just telling you that something's close.
Does it give us a warning if there's
So-
thinks that we're going to be having on a
Yep.
course?
But so when I'm in marinas, I turn it off because every boat that has AIS, you're going to hit that acknowledge alarm
Yeah.
50 to 1 to
Oh, okay.
to 100 times.
So how do you turn it off? And
So
how
what
do
we
you turn it
can
on?
do, we go options, settings, alarms,
Yeah. Collision alarm.
collision alarm. I have it off
Yeah.
right now, but all you do is just do that,
Turn it.
turn it on.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
And then here we go. We'll have to keep on doing it. And it's right now we're at 150 meters
Okay.
and 1 minute. So I usually like to
Okay.
change it to 3 minutes
Okay.
and
You can-
300 meters.
okay.
But
Okay.
see, now we're gonna get
No, yeah,
Constant.
that's not worry about it.
Yeah.
But
So-
they'll you know how to turn it like on and off.
yeah,
I mean, visually we can sort of see what's happening anyway. So.
yeah, exactly. But when you just have it off compared to always off,
Yeah.
off is just every time. So the next time you turn the screen off and back on, the
It'll be
collision
on
alarm
again.
is gonna come back on again.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we say always off, and then
I tell people always off, and then when you're in the fog and stuff like that,
you turn it back
then
on.
turn it back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's always off. Close. Then we're back to charts and routes. That's just stop the route.
Okay.
There we are.
So should we head out?
Sure.
Okay. I'll turn it on. Micro SD card.
And not bigger, micro SD, not bigger than 32 gigabytes.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. We go select. Oh, we'll start at the beginning again.
Yeah.
Right.
Roots.
Menu, routes, select,
Mm-hmm.
export. So select all. Sorry.
And you're doing export.
And then share.
Okay.
Export GPX file.
Yeah. And that might take a while.
And where does it send it to?
Then I'll show you here.
Okay.
Since we have the Active Captain app now,
Okay. There you go.
send to Active Captain.
Active Captain. Okay.
Import. There you go. But routes are incomplete because storage is full.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah.
So what we would do once we have the second card in?
Is just run through that again,
Yeah.
and then it'll be up on your.
So somewhere down the line we've got to choose which card it goes to. Right?
No, yeah. So it'll be. Do you want to choose slot 1 or slot 2? And it's
Yeah.
going to be in slot number 2.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just go and get the other card and put it in.
Yeah.